guys, it's your girl Jakaria. Welcome to another episode of Real Talk in Depth. So today we'll be starting the new segment of Journey with Jay, and it's the first segment, and I'm a little bit nervous but excited at the same time. So we're just gonna jump into this thing, and I have my little note cards with me so I can stay on topic, and I have a few notes on here. But today I'll just be talking about underneath the layers of self-discovery. And recently I began this journey of just discovering who I am, just figuring out who I am, what I am, and what life looks like to and for me. And I know some of you might be like, girl, you almost 30 years old and you don't know who you are yet. Well, not completely, because I'm constantly changing, evolving, growing, and just redefining who I am and what life looks like for me. I know some people may have it all figured out and know what life looks like for them and just have everything smooth sailing and just know the plan for their life already. But for some of us, it's not the same. We're constantly figuring this thing out and just learning. So, for me, I'm beginning to learn that there are layers to who we are, and some of these layers are simple, some are deep, and some are complex. And for me, I'm a simple yet complex person. I'm simple as far as I go with the flow, and hey, I'm pretty much just down with however the flow of things is going. But on the inside, I am complex. I internalize things in a whole different way, and that's just who I am, and I'm learning how to deal with it, how to process that, and just how it works for me in my life. So I started this journey because I believe I cannot truly be who I'm called to be effective in purpose, live a truly fulfilled life, or be the best version of myself if I don't know and understand who I am as an individual. So I have committed myself to this process and to this journey so I can just pretty much figure out who is Jakaria. Who is she? What does she truly want and desire? Why does she do or why don't she do certain things that she do? Why does she respond or react to certain things in a certain manner or a certain way? What is her purpose? And just to simply dig and soul search. So I have only, when I tell you only, began to just scratch the surface of this process and this journey. That is just what I mean. This is only the beginning for me, and I am constantly pursuing this thing just to see how far it goes and where it takes me. And I have to tell you guys, this journey, it takes time. We did not become the person we are today overnight. So it's going to take time to deal with this, figure it out, understand it, and it's not going to happen overnight. It takes time, and you have to put in work and be committed to this. And when I say work is not going to be the same for everybody. We are different people. So my effort and my work might not be the same as your effort and your work. We're different people. We have encountered different situations, and we react to things so different, and we process stuff differently. So each individual, you have to not look at what it takes for another person to do this process, but you have to actually look at yourself and figure out how can self go through this process and better self. So as you guys know, I've stated this before in a previous video. My biggest thing is I like to write things down. That's just basically how I express my feelings, what I'm thinking, or whatever it is that's going on at the moment. I like to write it down. So I have started this journal just for this process and this journey. And basically for me, in this journal, I've written down what I'm learning, what I'm discovering, and just general notes. But in this journal, it helps me understand and put things into perspective. And it also helps me organize my thoughts and also go back and reference my thoughts or the things that I've learned. So in this journal, I've started writing down some things and making some lists and just compartmentalizing Jakarta. But some of the lists that I've made are, I began to define what I want and what are my desires and expectations, areas in my life that are a challenge for me, and I've also began to write down and explain the why behind certain behaviors, and pretty much just define what life looks like and how I see myself. So for me, I honestly believe that we have to get to a point in life where we can target those rough and those tough patches or those rough and tough layers in our life, and those layers that stir things up inside of us that we want to ignore. But honestly, we have to heal and deal with those things, because in order for us to grow, we have to deal with those things. So I also believe that we really won't be being true to ourselves if we continue to ignore those things that we choose not to deal with. And those things will begin to affect you from being the best you that you can be, and it'll affect your everyday life and lifestyle. Even if it's something as simple as friendship, your marriage, your family, your relationship, business, simple things like communicating, or either just living life and enjoying life and being happy. When you deprive yourself of knowing and understanding yourself, you're depriving yourself of having a good life, or the maximum possibility of living life to the best that you can, and being able to honestly live a fulfilled and a happy and a joyous life. So I had this example of what I call damaged goods. So we're good and we can be good. We have the potential to be good product, but some of us are damaged. And what I mean by damage, we've encountered some bumps, some bruises, some roadblocks, some stumbles, and some tumbles. And when I think about that, I think about damaged canned goods. So you can go to a store and you see a damaged canned good. It has a dent in the can, or it's a little beat up on the outside from being bumped or rubbed up against something. But that canned good still has the potential of being good product on the inside. Yes, it was bumped, bruised, but on the inside, that canned good still has the potential to be good. So when the store sells that damaged canned good, they discount the price because of the bumps, the bruises, or the dents in the can. So when I look at it for us, I want us to heal and deal with the bumps, the bruises, the dents, or whatever damage that we have encountered or gone through, because I don't want us to discount ourselves from living the best life that we can live, or being the best you that you can be, or living just a simply fulfilled life. Because if we don't heal and deal with those things, we're damaged goods. We're damaged, but we still have the potential to be good. And I want you to be good. I want you to be great. But you have to heal and deal with those things in order to live that good and that great life. And also, I have another example. And it's something simple. And this is something everybody can relate to. Any object or thing, it has a purpose or a function. And that works the same way with us. us as people, we have a purpose and a function. And with the object, if you don't understand what the purpose or the function of that object is, you can't use it. So with us, if we don't understand who we are, how we function, what is our function, and what is our purpose, we can't truly be used to the maximum capacity that we can if we don't understand who we are. And I want us all to be used and be the best version of you, and be able to live a whole and a fulfilled and enjoyable life. But in order to do that, you have to tackle on some things you don't want to tackle on when it comes to yourself, and you have to deal with those things, heal from those things, and just become a better you. And I want you first to become a better you for you, because if you're not good for you, how can you be good for someone else? So I challenge you guys to join in on this journey with me, and discovering who you are and becoming the best you can be. Because I want you to be the best you can be, so you can live the best life that you can for you as well as for others. So you guys, this is the end of my segment. I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, this is a continuous process, a continuous journey. And I want you guys to join in with me on this journey, because I want the best for you as well as the best for myself. And I just think we can tackle this thing together, and we can all be great together, and we can make this world a better place. So, you guys, this is the end of my video. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And I want you guys to have a happy and a blessed Sunday. And see you guys next time. I can't even get past hello, you guys. This is ridiculous, like for real, for real. Okay, girl, get yourself together. Get it together.